Hi friends, my name is Heather. Thank you for clicking on my video today. Today I'll be doing a collaboration video with my friends Mrs. Gigi and Sylvia D. And it is called #Thursday Crafty Friends. And each week we take a word or an item and we all use the same thing or use the same word, like a prompt type thing, and do something creative. And it's really fun to watch everyone's videos, Mrs. Gigi and Sylvia D's, because we all end up doing something different, which is really cool. And I will link both of their channels down below in the description box, so please go and watch their videos to see what they have done with this collab this week. And this week the prompt or the word is smile. And now when I think of smiling, I have all kinds of reasons to smile because I'm very blessed, but something that makes me smile is my grandma and birds. And my grandma has a wonderful love of birds, and she takes photos of birds every single day. And she takes beautiful pictures. Now, I do not have any photo paper, so these pictures are just printed on copy paper, so it doesn't really do them justice, but they're still pretty. And I'm going to start a journal using photos that my grandma has taken of birds. And I believe my friend Barbara is the one that said something about it, suggested it to me, and it's a wonderful idea. So thank you, Barbara. So I will show you some of these pictures in a moment. Now, what I did is I had this book. It's a Reader's Digest condensed book, and it already has like a nice, design here. And I just went through, and I believe there was a couple pages missing in here already. I bought it at an online sale a while back. So I did go through and rip out some pages randomly throughout the book, and I'll probably have to rip a lot more out. But I have all those pages here that I ripped out. Some had photos, like pictures, and some did not, so I've got them separated here. So we're going to just put those to the side, and it's got a pretty inside here, and it's just a nice book. So I thought I would take some of these photos, and I'm just going to start printing out pictures that my grandma takes that I see, that she puts on Facebook or wherever, and I'm going to start putting them in here. So it's going to be I call my grandma Nan. It's going to be a Nan's bird journal. And I never know which way my camera is going to be. Like, I record and it looks like it's going to be one way, and then when I go to put it on YouTube, it's not. It's a different way. So if this is upside down or sideways or whatever way, I'm so sorry. One of these days I'm going to get it figured out, I promise. So I'm going to show you some of these birds. Now, this may be upside down to you, but not sure, so maybe I'll just show you both ways. So I think this is a bluebird. Isn't that pretty? And I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. And I love how she like zooms in and she gets, pretty backgrounds in some of them. Now, her and my grandpa feed cardinals, and they literally will have like 100 cardinals in their yard eating, especially like in the winter, and it's so pretty to see. So I hope this isn't upside down. I'm just going to turn it this way. This is the right way for me, so maybe you can still see them. And then there's this one. So there's just a lot of beautiful bird pictures in here, and they're all pictures that my grandma took, and my grandma makes me smile, and birds make me smile because I love birds. Here's another one. I think that's a bluebird, and that's the same bird, I believe. I think I printed that twice on accident. So there's all kinds of birds. She gets beautiful pictures of bald eagles a lot. And she even got a hummingbird zoomed in. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happens. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hang on just a second. So anyway, I'm going to sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to just start putting some of these birds in this book. And I'm just going to, as I see it, look at this beautiful owl. As I see them online, I will keep on saving them. And I'll start putting them in my book. So that'll be something wonderful to save too, right? Beautiful pictures that my grandma took. So the book is really nice already. I'll probably end up putting a bird, some kind of a bird cluster on the front, maybe. And I think I'm just gonna, every page will just be different. I'm just gonna randomly put birds in here. So other than putting birds in here, I don't really have a plan. So I think I'm just gonna kind of maybe do it cluster style type, where I'm using scrap papers and I'll use the, you know, the pictures and maybe throw in some other things with it or whatever. We could do something like this. Like this page here, I might cover that one with paper. Maybe we'll just try to decorate this front page first. Maybe find one of those pretty blue birds. Yeah, that would be pretty. And then this here, I can maybe rip, so it's not all straight. And it's nice because the blue matches the book. Now we got to try to rip this top part without ripping any of the bird. And we'll rip the bottom. There we go. And then we'll take this paper here and we'll take this bird. Maybe take like one more piece of paper and stick it here with it. I've got a big old thing of scraps sitting by me here, and I also have some washi tape in case we want to add some of that. This might look good. Let's rip some of that. We'll want to make sure it's kind of like ripped too. So basically this is just going to be taking the photos and maybe ripping some scraps or cutting some. I'm not sure if it's all going to be ripped. And we're just going to start putting these birds down. And I will probably go back and write the names of the birds in the book too at some point. I believe this is a bluebird. So we're just going to do something like this and kind of make a little pretty thing. Pretty little collage. Maybe that's what it's called. I don't know. Collage, glue book. It's going to be gluing things down. But trying to make it look good. And it's something that definitely makes me smile. It's very special to me because I love my grandma so much. And she takes amazing bird pictures. And I've loved birds my whole life. Owls are my favorite, but I love all birds. They're all beautiful. Beautiful beautiful creations. That's what I was trying to say. Beautiful creations. And then we can just put this little bird on here. So when I have time and I feel like, you know, working on it or don't really have anything I need to be doing for a video or anything like that, and I just have time to have fun, I will just sit here and take some scrap papers and these bird photos and put them down in this book. This would be something awesome for my children and grandchildren and all of them to keep later on down the road. Be a keepsake type thing. since it's pictures that my grandma took. So there's one little bird page there. Let's see. I've got some washi tape here. Oops, sorry, that bumped. Do I have any that would look good? I don't know what my dog's doing over there. Will this look good? Maybe, or maybe this. Okay, so hang on. If one end is ripped, I want the other one to be kind of ripped too. Maybe put that down there, and then maybe I don't know, maybe the black should have been done first. Now, I don't want this to be where I'm being all picky about it all the time, because that's not going to make it fun. So I need to just kind of put things down and not be picky and have fun with it. There we go. So there we go. And then I will probably end up writing bluebird and putting it on here somewhere. I think that's a bluebird. I'm probably gonna need to double check and make sure. So there's our first page here in the book. And then let me look real quick. I know I have a couple of bird things, at least one big bird cluster that I made, but I made it too big. I was gonna say we could put this down here on the front that I made recently, but I made it a little bit too big. I guess I could like tear it down, but it doesn't really match, so we'll just put that to the side. I just thought of that. All right, now let's see. Let's find one for the front. Let's put something on the front. That one's really pretty, but I don't know if it looks very good with the blue. There's a beautiful owl, and I will have to print this owl out again to put it in my owl journal, because I want to put that in there too, and I'll probably print it bigger for that. Isn't this pretty? I don't think I showed that one up close. Bald eagle head, face, whatever you call that. That's a little cute one there. We could just do a small one on the front. Yeah, because it's not an owl journal. It's just it's going to be a bird journal. So maybe I'll not put an owl on the front. So I'm just going to rip this. I could get ink out and go around the edge, but I'm not going to. Okay, so there we have a bird. We need some paper of some sort to put there behind it. Scrap of some sort, maybe. It's too light. This doesn't have blue. Digging through my scrap thing here. It's like, out of all of this, how do I not have much blue? Here's like a blue houndstooth, but I don't really like that. Here's a black and white, like letters. Maybe I'll use that, maybe. We could use this black and white here. And then maybe the white and black polka dots. Those couple, these here maybe. Okay, I'm going to look one more time through here real quick. See if there's, that's too small. And that's got a big chunk taken out. Let's see. It's got some embossed kind of on it. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Let me look here real quick in this. Nope. Okay. We're just going to do this. If I don't like it, I can always change it, right? That's the good thing about being crafty, is if we do something and we don't really like it, we can always change it, fix it, cover it up with something, do something else with it. So that might look cute. Maybe put some of this embossed blue with it, possibly. It's fun using up scraps. It's nice to get them out of the pile. Alright, so there's a little blue embossed piece there. I think it still needs something else. Let's see what this will look like if we just do like those. No, I think it looks better with that. Oh, here's some stuff with blue. That's cute. Alright, oh, I saw some blue sparkle. Okay. One thing I'm good at is making a mess. I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes you sit down and have fun creating and make this huge mess, and afterwards you just sit there and stare at it like, oh my goodness. But my craft area is in my dining room. Well, it's supposed to be my dining room, but it's not. And that means it's in the middle of my apartment, so I try to keep my desk and area cleaned up somewhat, since anybody that comes over is going to see my mess. Okay, that's kind of cute, but I still think it needs something behind. What should we put back there? Maybe this off-white piece. Kind of matches a little bit of the... Let's rip it and see. You can see I didn't have this planned out, like any pieces planned out before we started here. Just knew we were going to add birds to the book. That's basically it. Okay, so that's cute. I actually have like this little piece of whatever you call that, netting type stuff there. tool. I don't know what that is. It's kind of big for tool, I think. And then there's this. This stuff is literally just sitting around here. This might be a little bit long. 1 second. How did I not have scissors out? Silly. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. Okay. There we go. So that might maybe be something like that. So I'm actually not going to glue it down. I might do it like an actual cluster and staple it before I glue it, maybe. I don't even think that's the way I just had it. I know with a cluster you're technically not supposed to have to glue it, but I like to glue mine just to make sure it stays. That's probably a little bit too much glue. Put that there. Put this on here. And then this bird. I definitely want to put more, like make sure I put glue on it if it's going to be on the front of a book, because I want it to stay. Okay, now let me grab my stapler real quick. The one that actually has staples in it. Oh, I need a word. Oh no. Why didn't I think of that? Let me see if I have any words over here by me. Digging through a drawer. How about this? It says, trust your soul. We'll use it. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Ooh, I guess we could use this now. Maybe. I know I put that on Do Not Disturb. How does that happen? I don't understand it. Okay, I think we're just going to do that. Trust your soul. Okay, there we go. There's the little thing for the front. I'm not sure which way it'll be facing, but I'll show you up. A little bit up. We're up close. And then I can actually use my glue gun, my glue runner thing to put it on. And then if I end up making a cluster, oh great, or something that I like better, I can actually just take it off and replace it, because this, I can pull stuff off with this. Like, I can pull stuff off if I use that. It'll usually come up okay. So we're just going to glue that on the front. So now we have something on the front of my new bird journal. And then we have this here. And maybe we'll try to put one more bird down. Don't know how long this video is so far. That one's a pretty one there. Let me look and see if I can find something that would look good with that. Maybe this paper. That's a pretty paper for a background. I think we're gonna rip this because it's gonna be too big. Okay, so that's ripped. And now let's rip some of this. Of course, we're going to try not to get any of that, just this part. There. Trying to get it where it's not showing the white. So that. And then this. And I will go back and write, like, I don't know what that bird is. Is that a female cardinal? I don't know. Kind of looks like it. I think it is, but it looks kind of yellowish. Like more yellow. I don't know. Pretty sure it is. Okay. I'm trying to find something to put with it in this big old mess here. Okay, this kind of has some of the colors in it. Which way does that go? Like that? Like that? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, there's that. And I know, here I am starting another book. I have so many books going. But that's okay. That's fun because then you're not working on the same thing all the time. You can kind of work on what you feel like working on, you know? That would be pretty. And then maybe just even some of this craft colored paper behind, possibly. Maybe a big chunk. I'm going to do each one of these pages. I mean, like they're, you know, none of them is going to be the same. See, that'll be pretty. Okay, so I'll start gluing it down. I think this side might look better facing down. So we'll put that there. And glue that. Okay, and then this piece here. And then my bird. Oops. Just take her on there. I'm pretty sure that's a female cardinal. Alright, there we go. That's pretty. And then Should I put some washi tape? There's kind of some red in the background. Maybe put some of this red. Or how about some of this red with hearts? There we go. So I think that turned out pretty. I'm going to show you. Don't know which way it's going to be going, so I'll flip it just in case. It's upside down. And then here's the one on the front. I can glue that down a little bit more. And then there's this one. So we've got a good little start on my bird journal. Like I said, this will make me smile every time I look at it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to see what Mrs. Gigi and Sylvia are doing for their video. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.